Welcome, everybody, to Storytime. Today, on this new episode, we're going to read a story that I wrote back in August 24th of 2018. It's a scary story. Go fucking figure, right? Why's everything got to be so horror with you, Jay? Because it just fucking is, man. Why not? Why won't it be? Why can't it be? But you're going to like it. It's all original. I own the rights to everything in this story, down to the period. Hell yeah. It's just me trying to show my creative side. Growing up, I always had a vivid imagination. And and I still do to this day. I just don't put forth any effort to it. But I did back in August of 2018. I wrote a two-part story. Well, hell, it may even be more than that. I haven't read it in a long time. That's right, Rochelle. Story time. Time to tell a story. And like I was stating, it's all original. This came from the core of my own brain. I hope you guys enjoy. This is the first time I've done something like this. And I'll try to be entertaining. But the way I see it is, as I'm reading this story, and the way that I do it, the way that I did it when I wrote it, is I tried to visualize the scenes in the story as it was happening and stuff like that. So if you've got a vivid imagination, as I read, try to picture in your mind what's going on. Try to picture out what's happening. I believe you'll get the best results that way because you'll actually understand what's happening. Words is words, but words can bring forth so much. It's the way I see it. But let me go turn on a lamp because I don't want to read stories in the dark, especially if I can't see the words and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell? But let's get some light shining in here and allow me to entertain you this evening. She said, okay, we're all ears. I hope so. I hope they don't bleed after this. Let's do it that way. Ooh, spooky stories. Yeah, you're going to like this one. You're going to like this. This is, like I said, it's a couple parts. And I'm only going to do part one today. And if this video does pretty good, then oh my God, I'm stuttering. Oh my God, nervous. If this video does real good, then absolutely part two is coming. But we're going to see what part one does first. We're not just going to rush into it and and give you the whole thing. We're going to give you some time to digest part by part, and I'm sure you'll like it. So I'm going to set this down here. All right. Here we go. Moment of truth. I have a plot synopsis, a little intro, and it states, a hot and muggy summer sets in on the Sampson Ranch. Jameson Sampson is a retired steel worker trying to provide and survive off the land and his crops. But the weather doesn't permit for him to grow a single vegetable. Dark and wicked things are setting into play. Journey inside the madness to see the end game. All right. Let me take a drink here. Part one is set in the 80s. And here we go. Honey, any luck with the garden? His wife yells from the front door. Fucking weather. I can't get a break for just 1 year, he replies. Walking up to the house, he smells the leftovers from the other night being warmed up. Maybe I should pack a few things. and go to the city with my Aunt Susan, bring you dinner when you're not working in the field. You must not have any faith in this situation. Rain will pour. I'm sure of it. Starving is not an option, he replies. Days come and go, no change in the weather. The garden is so dry that the soil feels like rock pebbles. News report reads across the TV screen. Heat advisory, temperatures into the 100s. Remain inside under AC units. Drink lots of fluid to avoid dehydration and medical support. I can't believe this shit. She will sure leave me now. Something has to give, at least for a little while, just to maintain for the whole summer, Samson thinks. Instead, he wakes up to Shelley's clothes in the closet empty, blankets folded, and personal items missing. He he tears up holding the only picture of them together, and that's their wedding photo. Slowly creeping downstairs, feeling an emotional wreck, he finds a letter marked Jameson, my dearest love. As he reads, Jameson, my loving husband, my love for you will forever be strong, but the situation at hand is tearing us apart. There is no way we can function properly without food, a constant growth coming in. I didn't want to leave, but I knew if I stayed, things would just get worse for the both of us. You're forever in my heart. Don't let this weather and problem be the death of you. Please understand. Your loving wife, Shelley Sampson. Jameson reaches in the freezer and pulls out a half drunk bottle of Jim Beam and proceeds to drinking his problems away, but he will soon see that memories never fade or go away no matter how much he drinks. Sitting in his chair holding the liquor bottle, the TV turns on and a religious program appears stating this topic. Has all else failed? Feelings of regret haunt you? God can help you if you just believe. Jameson opens his eyes, leans forward with a powerful swing, launches his Jim Beam bottle, busting the TV screen, and the liquor smells in the air inside the living room, saying out loud with an angry voice, "Believe that." The night continues on, and he hears cracking and popping, then begins to smell smoke. Jumping up out of the chair, checking the stove, which hasn't been on since Shelley last used it, he turns and notices out the window, and his vegetable field is on fire. How is this possible? He says. Grabbing a flashlight from the storage closet, he runs outside to begin his investigation. Quickly running to the barn to notice all the gas cans are intact, not a drop missing. Grabbing the water hose, he goes over and cranks the pump. Power light comes on, shining green. He begins running through the field, spraying the fire, hoping to save what food he has grown. Winds begin to pick up around the ranch. Temperatures drop. Coldness sets in around Jameson. What the hell is going on? This isn't right. You should be out by now. I must turn the pressure up. That would work. Burying part of the holes in the ground for the water to continue spraying, running back to the pump to increase pressure. The wind becomes more powerful than before, making it hard to see. A coffee can is slung past Jameson's head, missing him by inches. The pump is starting to overheat. While adjusting the pump lever, the pressure builds, breaking the overfilled holes and smacking across Jameson's forehead, knocking him on the ground. As he crawls to the pump, the hose wraps around his body like a python snake, dragging him across the yard towards the fire in the field. Screaming and struggling his body to get free, the hose gets tighter. hitting corn stalks and plants. His face becomes beaten and swollen, bleeding from rips and tears to his skin. He approaches the fire. Somehow breaking free, he begins to crawl back towards the house, looking up with one eye open, seeing an image of what it seems to be Shelley, yelling out, "Shelley, please help me." The closer he gets, the more the image fades. Through the distance, a low, dark, demonic voice calls out, "Jameson." Burying his fingers in the dirt to remain grip, tears begin to fall from his eyes, yelling out, "Shelley, why?" The overfilled water hose slithers up, gripping his legs, dragging him back towards the fire, with the only words being said, "No, not me," as Jameson enters the flames. The cold air settles in the ranch. The flames disappear. Jameson lays on the ground as if the fire has done nothing to his body except for steam rolling off his skin. He says, "I'm okay." But why? A butterfly feeling in his stomach and nervousness sets in as he rises from the ash, known as his crops. Staring into the distance, he sees a human like figure slowly approaching, hearing footsteps and crunching of leaves and twigs. "Mr. Sampson, I presume," the entity says. "Who are you, and how do you know my name?" "How I know you is not important. At this moment, it's what I can offer and bring you. Now that's a topic for discussion. So shall we? But before we do, let me observe this situation at hand. You have nothing, you are nothing, and you want something. Well, we both do, but it's what you want that makes conversation mean something. So let's talk." "Shelley wasn't there and didn't save me," Jameson cries. "And who is this Shelley you speak of? Why reach out to that person and not God for help and mercy?" "Maybe she wasn't there. Maybe you're right. How come I'm not dead? Or am I?" "You're far from dead, but very much alive. Reborn would be a way to identify your well being. You're looking for a miracle, and it can happen, but nothing is free. Sounds like you want my soul or something." The evil entity smiling. "No, fool. Just hard work and dedication. You're smart. The answer will be known in the end." Well, guys, that is part one. If you would like to comment on anything about what I've read, feel free. Now is the time. And like I said, I won't read the next part. I want to see how good this video does. Let me check out the comments and see what we got rolling on here. I love a good cold can of Pepsi. Yeah, don't we all? Yeah, don't we all? Beverage reveal. I chugged that shit. That's right. Grab a seat and a snack. That's right. I'm reading these comments. I have not a clue of what's being mentioned here. Did somebody fill me in? Very good, Jay. Look forward to the next one. You know how we love scary stuff. Oh yeah, man, I do too. I love stuff. Love horror stuff. And like I said, I wrote this. I had an idea. I'm actually working on a second story right now. It's not finished. It's really kicking my ass. I think I've outdone myself. This second story is really doing it for me. I've wrote a little bit on part two. The story is called "What Lies Inside," and I'm not finished with it. But as soon as I am, I'm sure I'll put a part on here and let y'all hear it. But until then, it's purely speculation on what it's about right now. But Backwoods Terror is finished, and I don't mind sharing it because I really like the story. Because I'm gonna tell you what, it's got the paranormal vibe to it. It's got your sell your soul vibe to it, and it's also got your 80s type slasher vibe to it. So you got all these different genres mixed in to one story. And it's got a little bit of comedic vibe too. So you've got all these different types of horror movies slammed into one story. And that's where I was getting, you know, cuz I wanted to bring forth not just one thing, but multiple things. That was good, Jay. If your passion is for writing, then keep with. Oh yeah, I can write for days. I can write for days. I got ideas. I have what they call a vivid imagination. So absolutely. Yeah, if something comes to mind, I will write it down. Just like me with the music. I know not a lot of people are big fans of it, the rap or whatever I do, but I don't write any of those songs. I just go by how I feel, what I'm dealing with at that time, and I treat music as therapy. Instead of going to a doctor's office and sitting in a chair, or laying back on a couch or something like that, telling that I put it through music because I feel I can express more that way, and then I'm in the privacy of my own home doing it, so I'm more free. If you get what I'm saying, that I can express myself a lot more, and I'm not judged for it. Basically, because when you're talking to a counselor or something like that, I mean, you really don't know what they're thinking for real. I know they're set to try to help people and stuff like that, but you know, you just I'd rather do it my way than that way. If you get what I'm saying. That's right. Don't give too much. Yeah, don't give too much away. Yeah, that's right. Hey, even Stephen King releases shit in chapters. He did that with the Green Mile. Absolutely. You just want to give them a taste, and if they really want more, they're going to want. If they really want more, then they'll do what they got to do to hear the next part. These lives are nice and chill. We have. Oh yeah, man. It's like I said. I'm doing new stuff. I'm trying to keep my channel with fresh content. Stuff like that. I'm trying to think of new ways to keep everything fresh, so we're not doing the same thing over and over and over. Always banging out new shit. We still ain't Kate. We still ain't done with the Walking Dead. We still got that coming. Yeah, we still got that. But but until I bring out that last two episode Walking Dead, which I really want to do it justice. I really want to do it 100%. So that's why I'm taking my sweet time doing it. But I also want to share stuff in the process too. It helps you guys get to know me a little bit better as a creator and as a channel owner, and stuff like that. Or if the vid count don't work, maybe do them as shorts. Yeah. I could try that. Yeah. It's still coming. Yeah, don't worry. What the ones who live final two episode breakdown. It's still coming. Like I said, I'm doing 2 episodes at one time. That's a lot of analyzing. That's a lot of breaking down. And if anybody missed my recap of Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, it's on my channel. I did that yesterday. Talked about a classic. Um, you know, and just just have fun. But I've gone back in the comments and I want to read one real quick because I don't understand what it means. Rochelle, feed me in on this comment right here. Oh, by the way, if they want to speak to Jay, they're gonna have to pay. Am I missing something in the YouTube streets? Am I a hot topic again? Has somebody got my name all in their mouth and forgot to swallow? Glory be, what's cracking? Yep, they sure do. Well, that's nice of them, because that's about the best thing they'll ever taste is my name. Mm-hmm. My ass. How about you? Yeah, I'm all right. Oh, there been small drama, and a certain someone was trying to have their people get you on their panel to talk about pig. Well, I'm done talking about pig. I've said what I've said. I've exposed what I've exposed. There's really no more to talk about for real. There ain't. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much more to tell. That she needs mental fucking help. Needs to lay off whatever drug she's smoking that she denies she's not smoking. She needs to get herself together. 5150 needs to happen. I'm sorry. Yeah, you heard it here. Like Entertainment Tonight. It needs to fucking happen. I'm sorry. She can say she's living her best life all she wants. We all know she's not. Uh, she looks like she fell out of a tree and hit every branch on the way down. Washed up. Her content fucking blows. Uh, I wish YouTube would basically just say terminate this fucker's channel. She sucks. Um, but of course, they're not gonna do all that. But yeah, I have nothing to really say on it. Y'all heard the videos. Y'all seen the panel when everybody got together on my panel. So I mean, I rest my case. I mean, what more can you say, right? Because at this point, I'm just going to be repeating myself, repeating stories, and repeating exposure. I mean, and I'm a type of person, I don't like repeating myself. I really don't, because I want to do other things. I just don't want to keep doing the same shit. And of course, she's going to say you're a fucking liar. Uh, you're this, you're that, fat bastard, da 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 da, whatever. It's just going to be the same shit show that it was for how many years, guys? How many years she been doing this? She's been doing this for how many years? since what, 2018? 2017? Something like that. Ever since Kiwi Farms? Yeah, yeah. Well, I know it's well over 5. She's been talking shit since Kiwi Farms, basically. So it's got to be more. It's got to be more than 4. 3 to us, 4 or more. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just it's the same. It's the same repeated, recycled shit. You know. And her bullshit is what got her arrested in the first place. But she seems, not to think that. I'm sorry. You can't argue with a psycho. It's just no point, right? Well, I'll take that back. You can't argue with someone, or you can't address someone that claims they've done nothing when they've been exposed all over YouTube as a liar, a photoshopper, a doxer on herself and others. She goes real life on people. There's multiple videos in the archives on that shit. Me, everybody else, I'm sure. But to hear her contradict herself 24/7, it's fucking crazy. Now she's Miss fucking Cleo. Come get your false tarot reading. Whatever floats her fucking boat. She could be Superman for all I give a fuck. We all know she's not, but yeah, it's pointless. It's pointless. At the end of the day, I say this. The kids that I have by her are doing great. That's all that fucking matters at the end of the day. That's it. And thank God that they don't know that fucking train wreck. Real life is happening down here. I don't know what she's living, but this is real life. I'm only concerned with what's going on right here. So, because Foodie just got to, I think it's 80. I mean, come on. She stays up all night attacking people, them wanting to play victim after victim after victim. But you can't be the attacker and the victim all in one. You've got to choose. Which one are you? Are you the attacker or the victim? There's no both. There's no combo. Drag queen impression. I mean, come on, man. She looks stupid on camera with that fucking fuck-ass tongue ring. She basically looks retarded. I hate to say it, but the more she gets on camera, the more stupider, the more retarded she looks. She's doing her drag queen impressions again last night. Even showed off. Oh my God. It's just, at this point, if you don't understand that you're entertainment, and people like a shit show, trust me, people love shit shows because it's entertaining. I mean, take for instance Cardi B, for God's sakes, and her fucking baby daddy cheating every time you turn around, and then they kiss and make up and blah 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 blah. That to me is what I call entertainment, or what I call Hollywood shit show. Basically, people like that. People get into that. People watch it. They get views for acting outrageous on whatever Instagram or whatever that they got. Yeah, people love drama. Period. People love drama. Hell, I even like a little drama every now and then. Because it's entertaining. It screams, I was never thin when I was young, so I'm going to do my teenage baddie. Yeah, come on, bro. 40 in your mid 40s, tongue ringing, claiming you got men, invisible men lined up all around. Nobody's fucking with you, bro. Carlos ain't even fucking with you. Even if he is, it's a mercy fuck. Uh, Nobody's hitting you up like that. Nobody's feeling you. You don't have any friends. I'm glad you can make up imaginary friends. You know, like a 6-year-old. I mean, it just, if nobody liked you from the jump in life, they not gonna like you now unless you change. But change is out of the question for this person. You know, we all make our mistakes in life. I made one, and it was her. I treat her now as a lesson. Learn from your mistakes and don't do any repeats. Now, yeah, I had some kid. I had a daughter by her, and I had a son, but he's he's not alive. But I still claim it because that's my kid. It doesn't matter, dead or alive, whatever. But yeah, they're innocent. They have nothing to do with the stupidity that comes out of her. You know, if anything good happened out of that relationship, it was them. The rest was a shit show. Blah blah. I mean, that's right, Kate. We're rolling on, baby. The show must go on to new and better things. We're not stuck in the same show. I'm not trying to be like her, stuck on repeat. And the only way I can get views and clicks is to attack somebody, then quickly deny it and play victim and call everybody liars and cunts and prolapsed asses and whatever. And then go real life. Let me call your police department. They're harassing me. Well, you go arrest them. Well, fuck it. I'm suing you too. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. You know, if you can't take the heat, get your fucking ass out of the kitchen. But enough on that shit show circus of a fucking whatever washed up Amy Winehouse. Yeah, enough of that. Like I said, let me know what you think about the story. Go back, re-listen to it. If you want to know anything, uh, comment, leave it in the comments. And like I said, if this does real good, part two's coming, people. Get ready for it. And I hope to see y'all again on the Ones Who Live breakdown and recap, which is coming real soon. Matter of fact, I believe it's going to come this weekend. So get ready. Get ready. Thanks every guy. Thanks every guy. Thanks everybody for stopping in. They got me wound up, baby. Let's go. I'm ready to go. I'll have to listen to the replay. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Matter of fact, I'm going to listen to it again and probably catch myself fucking up 1,000 times. The Dead, yes. Thanks for clearing the air. Absolutely. I'm trying to be like you guys, move on to something else, But it seems to be when everybody moves on to something else and got better things going. I'm lonely. I need to spark up some drama. It looks like I'm coming to attack you again. That's usually how it goes. See you guys. Let me know what you think.